Hello and welcome. I thought I would try something new this time for the weekly ahead reading because we have a lovely, at least right now, sunny day. So this is just gonna be a more extended, more detailed version, hopefully, of the one that I usually do on Instagram, where you will still get the post. So if you want to, you can check the written one over there. But we're gonna check what's gonna be the main focus energy for the next week for each pile, and what to work to let go and what to work to accept more in your life. And I haven't shuffled the card yet, which is new because I want to try how horrible it sounds shuffling on camera, or I mean besides camera. So we will see how it will turn out. But you will have your piles timestamps posted down below, and you can just choose one. This is pile 1, the leaf, pile 2, the crystal, and pile 3, the feather. And you can just jump ahead and pick your pile, and I'm gonna start with the leaf pile number 1. Okay, so if you chose the leaf for your next week energy, this is gonna be your reading. We're gonna have one oracle card as the main energy. Just one card, please. Okay, we have resilience as your main energy. Okay, so looks like it's gonna be a bit of a tough one, but let's see what you should work on letting go. Oh, Empress, interesting, but in reverse. And we have the 3 of Cups. Oh, I see. Upright. Okay, so resilience, absolutely. So you will have challenges this week, but a zombie hunter is always, someone who's resilient, who has the power, who has the strength to march through all that will be required from you this week. So don't feel bad, or don't feel you need to go deep down and have some extra stuff pulled up together, because you have the strength and the power. But what the Empress in reverse tells me here is that you need to let go of that idea that you're the only one who takes care of others, because the 3 of Cups is usually teamwork. And even if it's just a couple here in this deck, it still shows a relationship where you rely on others. So you need to let others help you. You can't just rely on your own strength this week, because even though you have it, because you definitely have it, in this week you will need to let others help you. So no matter what the circumstances are, it can be just everyday mundane things like housework. If you feel like there's a lot of things you need to do this week, ask for help. Ask for help, because you have those around you who will help you, definitely. So yeah, work on that teamwork energy, and then your week is gonna be a much more easier one. And yeah, that's all I'm seeing for your next week leaf pile. Thank you for stopping by. Please look around, subscribe, like this video if it helps or resonates, and see you in the next one. Bye. Now I'm gonna move on to pile number 2. So, pile number 2, welcome. If you chose this crystal, this is gonna be your weekly reading. We're gonna have one oracle for your main energy. Hopefully soon. Let's do this. Oh, clarity. We like that. I mean, I do like that for you. Who doesn't like clarity, am I right? And let's see what to work on letting go. Oh. 4 of Cups. Okay. And what to embrace more. The 9 of Cups. And we had that as well as a jumper card, but just showing you that. So, clarity, definitely you're gonna get answers to some questions you have, something that's important to you this week, or you will have a better understanding of a situation that was bothering you in the past, recently. And with the 4 of Cups here, it usually is a little bit not bored, not boredom in a sense that like, oh, that's a different card for me. But I'm starting to see the 4 of Cups is that stable place where you're like not moving forward because you're just sitting in your little corner on the couch, but you're relying on other people as well. Like she has this person and she's like, yeah, I'm happy that he's here. We just got married, the previous card. But she's like, I would like to do something, and I don't know. I'm just feeling like a little bit like a couch potato, so to speak. So sometimes you need to. I'm not saying you go ahead and start messing up your relationships. That's not what I mean. But you have to let go of that idea that, I think that's more like it, that you have to let go of that idea that your situation is what you need. Even though it's a stable situation, the moon indicates getting clarity on something and realizing that even if it's stable, it's not something that you really want. And what you need to embrace more is the 9 of Cups is independence, getting more independent emotionally, especially. So you might be in a little bit of a dependent relationship in some sort of ways. It doesn't have to be with a person. It can be just a situation like your life is all about, just work, and then you go home and you watch TV, and it's all fine and everything, but you know that something is missing, and this week you're gonna get that clarity that what is it that you're missing. Maybe it's just a new hobby, maybe it's something that you don't feel finally passionate about, and when you move forward with that, you will find your 9 of Cups, and you will be able to be more in your own happy little place, which is much more, in my opinion, a happier place, because this is where you're grateful for everything you have, and it's not in this sort of bored sense of way. So it's a nice transition. It's nice to let this go and embrace this one. So like I said, it can be relationship, work, just even a hobby. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but it can shift a lot in your life. So when you go through this week, try not to shut down that little voice in your head, because it's good if you pay attention. Okay, this was your reading. I don't see anything more. I'm gonna post the shorter version on Instagram. Please follow me there if you want to. Also, please like and subscribe, hit that bell, because that also helps my channel and just gives me feedback that what I'm doing is helping someone Thank you so much, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye. I'm gonna move on to pile number 3. So hello pile number 3, if you chose this little feather, this is gonna be your reading. Let's have one card, please. Okay. No. I don't get that one again. There are cards that I want to come out today to play twice, but we don't do that. Okay. Oh, it's one of my favorite cards. I mean, it maybe look morbid, but I kind of like the aesthetic. I mean, I made it, so I should. So that's your main energy. It's so interesting that it's grabbing onto trying to grab onto the feather. Okay, group number 3, let's stay, let go. Okay. Sorry, feather. So it's the King of Hazards. Someone needs to loosen up. To embrace. We have the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's Two of Swords in reverse though. Okay. Oh, I love when something like this happens, when the reading is so clear. So yeah, it's about control issues. This week there's gonna be a situation when you want to be in control and you think you need to do something, and you need to be the one to tell how it's gonna go down, but no way. This week you need to learn that letting go, you have to let go of control, because you can't control everything. And you need to embrace that state where you're not the one who's making the decisions, because usually you are. So it's not gonna be that easy for you. I can see that already. But yeah, like I said, the hand looks like it's grabbing onto the feather, and the feather for me represents the sign from the angels, or from higher ups, that they are thinking of you. And it looks like this hand is trying to grab onto it and be like, yes, I'm gonna take that higher power, so to speak, and use it the way that I want to use it. And then they're like, no, you don't do that. You need to learn to sometimes give up control, because that's what's gonna move your life forward. And if you try to go with the controlled version of the events, you might succeed, but you're gonna have a very difficult week. It's gonna be difficult, if I'm funny, because you will need to learn to do something you're not used to. You need to allow other people to take charge, which is not easy for you. But if you try to hold on to your old ways, it's gonna be even harder. So it's gonna be a lesson, but try to remember that this is all happening because something is coming, something is better if you let go of the control. It's not easy, but you need to learn to trust. That's also there, because if you let go of the control, you're actually trusting the universe, your higher ups, your higher self, God, whatever word or idea you have about something that's greater than you. It's time to embrace it, and time to accept that you can't know anything and everything, because we're just human beings living in 3D bodies, but we have more around us that we don't understand. It doesn't matter why, you know, because our brains are limited or because we just don't have the information. It doesn't matter why. There are things beyond us. And I think if you're watching a pick a card, then you agree with me on this. So try to develop a sense of trust that things, even if they feel like they are really not your style or they go against how you look at the world, that they are going and happening because they're going into a direction and happening because someone somewhere, your higher self wants you to have something better. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, and I hope to, well, I wish you good luck and I send you a lot of positive energy, and I hope you consider liking this video if it helped, subscribing, or even hitting that little bell icon, because this all helps my channel. It gives me feedback that what I'm doing is helpful to some people, which is what I would like to do. And please comment down below which one was your pick and how much it resonated, because every feedback is good feedback. And hope to see you soon, today, later, with another fun big tarot pick a card as well. Thank you so much for watching, and see you later. Bye.